yeah, I hear them talking though. They ain't saying much, so what the fuck they talking for? Oh yeah, that's what it is. I wish a nigga would, you wish a nigga did.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Var360, comedian.
It's your boy DJ Morles. You already know the vibes.
DJ Morles. Less. I do it to everybody I know it's a DJ.
I like that intro. So what this is episode 1 of 1,000.
One of many.
One of many
to come. Soon come more. More soon come.
All right.
Boy.
So Var, you up first. Let the people know who you is. I mean, what you do.
Hello there. I am Var360.
Feel like so desperately that you write about something, but you fail. All the same. That's it, Papa. You know? I was like, nigga, that's Thanos. He's like, I know. I like Avengers. You Marvel? You like them? Yeah. Iron Man, Tony Stark. That's it, Papa. That's it.
Many of you know me as Shavar. Born in Irvington, Newark, reside in Hillside. I am not from the streets. I am not a gangster. I wear glasses and I carry cherry chapstick. So I'm just gonna get that out the window right now. DJ Morles, you wanna let them know about you? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I definitely want to let them know about me. DJ Morles, of course, you know. You catch me at all your Laughing Gas events.
We got all the light.
All your comedy shows, your latest venues. You know, I'm here.
Pick it.
I guess can I consider myself from Newark? Because I was born at University Hospital.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
So
when I grew up, they was like, "Yo, where are you born?" In Newark. All right, that's where you from.
So I guess I'm from Newark by way of Hillside.
You can't let these motherfuckers tell you like, hey, you ain't from Newark. You ain't go to school. Like, listen, man, just because my parents cared about my education, dog, don't be mad at me. Like, nah, you ain't go to the school, so you're not from here. Really hit a nigga upside the head. Like, my parents pay a higher tax, so you get free lunch. I don't, my nigga. Like, yeah. So you hit a nigga in the mouth. That's gonna go over a lot of niggas' heads.
Get mad because my parents did good with themselves.
You feel me? I be thinking that this joke and shit I be telling y'all about me having a dad. Nigga, I got it was traumatizing. It was traumatizing, nigga. Shit. You mad at me for the decisions your parents made.
Shit, I was mad at kids that was raised in a single family. You want to your what house? Yeah, I'm going to my dad's for the weekend. You got a whole nother house you can visit?
You feel me?
That means you get 2 Christmas, you get 2, nigga, you the shit out here.
Let me tell you something. $6 go a long way when you're a young kid. To watch niggas spend $6 to go chill somewhere that they not even from, like, yeah, I used to catch $6 just to show in Irvington. I was like, you spent that just on the bus, my nigga? You could have got some zebra cakes, some little Debbie's, you could have got a CNC. Like, nah, man. But yeah, man, you know, let's first of many shows, Laughing Gas.
Definitely.
You know, y'all gotta be familiar with us. Y'all been to the shows. Y'all seen the big clouds of smoke, the greenery, the God's grass. When we were young adolescents, it was devil's lettuce, but now it's God's grass.
So you already know what we're about. I mean, but we switching up a little bit. I mean, this is Real Talk Podcast with your boy Morles, your boy Var360. Hey, where did 360 come from? Because I ain't seen your waves yet, bro.
Yeah, I need a haircut, my nigga. But don't get me wrong, I got proof. I've got proof. This has been EST since '86. I just need a cut right now. You know when you're a god for so long, you don't really care anymore. And people come and say, yo, let me see wave check, little bro. You're like, listen, little man. My shit's been spinning when she was in your daddy nutsack. I ain't got nothing to prove to you, little nigga. You know?
So dig, Var, it's a lot of shit that's been going on. A lot of funny shit, a lot of crazy shit. I mean, like,
yeah, depending on how you look at it. Though,
it's been a fucked up week.
Right?
We finally got rid of COVID. At least that's what the fuck I think.
Shit, nigga. If
We
I'm not
back
mistaken,
outside with no mask on and shit.
It's because they say we back outside. Like, if I'm not mistaken, we're still in the midst of the pandemic. Niggas didn't say that shit was over. They just was like, fuck it. That's kind of like what's going on. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. Go ahead.
Hey, Kyrie could come in the building, but he can't play.
Yeah.
I mean, so we halfway there.
Yeah, man. Biggest words used to be wearing a mask. Now it's like, are we going to war? Like, you want to wake up and hear that shit outside that alarm? Like,
Yeah, that shit crazy. You ain't gonna hear that alarm. It ain't gonna be school closed, niggas. Nigga, we there. Right. We active.
Russia. Side note, y'all know Russia's so big that shit has 7 different time zones. Like, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there to people too. So if you ever knew about Russia, that's an interesting fucking fun fact. Yes, Russia has 7
geographical
different time zones. Because I always wonder why these motherfuckers Mother Russia. Like, I always wonder why. I was like, why is he calling it mother? You know? So
yeah. See now, this is the thing. You learn shit on this podcast too. That's some bullshit I ain't even fucking know.
And they say marijuana kills brain cells. I spend all my time on Google and that's more.
Well, you know, my partake is
replenishing his veins.
my partake is Henny, but you know. But back on Russia though, this is some crazy shit. For one, they got one of our people over there.
Right. One of our sisters.
One of our sisters over there. And it's Women's Month. Nigga, this some bullshit. She over there for a fucking vape of bud, bro.
Yo, it didn't even have bud in it. Like, yo, you understand what residue is? It's just enough for you to see what it actually is. That's all residue is.
Oh, so she basically finished the blunt.
It was gone. It was oil. It's specks of oil, but it was just enough for you to tell it was marijuana. It was marijuana oil. That's what residue is. Anytime you see residue, it's just enough left for y'all has to figure out what it is. So it was just enough for them to go, oh no, this is marijuana. Yes, marijuana. Like, wow. Look.
Oh, shit.
Fresh with the flash.
Speaking of marijuana, here we go. I mean, so they basically holding it over there just for that.
Right? God, that's it. First and foremost, I seen a couple of headlines and I had to check my stories, my facts, because it was fake news. They said she vanished, but now they're saying that her stay is extended till May 19th. So they're gonna be she's being detained till May 19th now.
Oh, so she might get released.
Might. It's a big might. The might's like blurry. It's blurry lines on that might.
Crazy shit is she was playing ball for them.
Right?
I mean, it wasn't like she was a Ukraine chick. I mean, she from over here.
Why it just seem like, why it seem like every time we support another country, us colors, our black brown brothers, sisters, we support another country, then they show us why we shouldn't have been supporting them because what they doing to our people. We're like, God damn it.
Shit, but the crazy shit is, I mean, we supporting Ukraine, but Ukraine ain't support us neither.
At all.
Nigga, we was back in the 60s and the 50s, nigga. We couldn't even get on a bus. Said, nah, whites first, my G.
You ever seen a black Russian? You ever think about that? You ever see? Imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger was black. And his name, with that name, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I come from the south ward of North. I went to Weekway. I had the Shubaz. I'm from North. I grew up on Elizabeth Avenue, 440. I wonder what he would be like in life if that man was a black Russian. I always think about culture and whatnot. Not for nothing. Another fun fact about Russia, a lot of the tattoos that we got over here means a whole shit ton over there. A lot of the tattoos we got over here in their prisons mean like top tier. Like, you know how you're in Mortal Kombat and you fight and do the tiers and shit? Like, some of them tattoos you would go there, they would be looking at you and expecting like, oh, all right, so you can throw down, and then when you get there, you don't throw down. Feel sorry for you. I don't want to run into a Russian Mike Tyson, my nigga. That's one thing.
So pretty much you're telling me Jussie Smollett should stay the fuck away from Russia.
Yeah, he definitely don't. Jussie Smollett should not go to Russia.
He couldn't handle the county.
They got that man out of there expeditiously.
Yo, I never seen a nigga cry so bad to come home from jail. I think this motherfucker's calling niggas some dirt to snitch.
I don't know what it was about what him saying in the courtroom, but as I was seeing him walking out, it just kept playing in my head. He was like, I'm not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I'm like, that's the way to go, bro. I don't know.
Yo, I ain't never seen a nigga bitch up so bad. Yo, like, dig, it's 150 days, my G.
Man, oh man.
I mean, jail is jail, but still, 150 days, you should have been able to do that on your feet. And you rich.
You don't want to do no shit like that in Russia, Jussie. You get caught like that over there in Russia. Them third world country prisons, bro. I done seen documentaries. I done seen a lot. You don't want to go to them third world. You think prison here is bad? Go to a third world country prison, bro.
Cosby is on his last leg. This nigga did 2 years.
Yeah, right. He made it. He did his time. If I'm not mistaken, he did his time. I think somebody come out and go on tour. You're supposed to capitalize. You're supposed to capitalize, brother.
Man, R. Kelley done been through a few fights. He still ain't crying to come home.
Right. He keep telling me, I got COVID, y'all. You don't care, Robert. They don't care, Robert. You better step in the name.
Oh, man.
But yeah, man, another social media, what's this? Another instance. Our boy Kanye. First of all, coming from a comedian's perspective, I was saying I give him credit, man. A lot of people can't really just go at comedians. There's a lot of people, self-doubt and whatnot. But for this guy, he's standing toe to toe now. I'm not saying he's not getting chewed. Yeah, he chewed him back, and I think Trevor's going to chew him too. But
yeah, Trevor definitely going after him. Shout out to Trevor.
If you didn't know, Kanye's banned for
Definitely
24 hours on IG. He's been banned due to the owners of Meta. They decided to ban him for his racial slurs. If you didn't know what his racial slurs were, he sung "Kumbaya," but it wasn't. He was actually calling Trevor a coon, so he was "Kumbaya." You gotta read the comments on DL Higby too. I'm gonna let y'all go find that for
How you
yourself.
calling Trevor a coon? This nigga straight from Africa.
You feel me? Yeah, South African comedian.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I what I got from it is he's trying to pretty much say he's a Hollywood lapdog. That's what he was trying to call him by saying he's a coon, jumping and everything like that. But
I'm saying I get Kanye, but it's like, dig, my G, you got to give up after a minute. I mean, like, she fucking this other nigga. I mean,
Peter.
Peter. She left you for Peter.
Fucking Peter.
Nigga, you Jesus.
Peter.
I get it. Your pride is fucked up. She left you for Peter. I wish a bitch would leave me for a nigga named Peter.
Like, word. Not even that, son. He got left for a nigga with 2 first names. Pete Davidson. Like, damn. You got left for a nigga with 2 first names, bro? Like, damn. Pete Davidson. Like, y'all seen a meme that I never would agree with about the man Pete Davidson? It was like, yo, if Beetlejuice was a real life person, Pete Davidson would be who it is. And I had to look up a picture. I was like, oh, shit. Like, Beetlejuice, Pete Davidson.
So, yeah, my pride will be fucked up, but damn, my G, you got to let that shit go.
I just want my percentage, too. If this ever gets out and Pete ends up doing Beetlejuice, I just want 10%. That's all. I want a Tesla.
Well, shit, they redoing everything, so Beetlejuice might be in the works. White Men Can't Jump. That's in the remake.
Right. Yo, what did y'all think about the reboot of Fresh Prince? Y'all watching the episode?
Yeah, that shit dope.
It's just everybody's just. I mean, from my point of view, I like it. It's different. That's what it was meant to be. But everybody's just so fascinated on, like, you know, Carlton doing a line of coke. That's what everybody. Carlton did a line of coke.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit got me though. That's right? Like, hold up. Carlton.
When I seen that, you want to know what I was thinking, right?
I'm watching this shit. Hold up.
I was like, can anyone check on Alfonso Ribeiro? Did anybody think of what did he say about that line? Like, hold the fuck up. I never did coke. Like, you imagine watching that shit as a character that are rebooting? Like, hold the fuck on. I had never did coke.
But see now, Jeffrey a goon on the show.
Yeah.
He the straight muscle.
Only thing I kind of dislike about it, I mean, again, it's a different approach, but I like Uncle Phil. Like, why you couldn't keep that going? Like, Uncle Phil is this crooked, corrupt attorney.
He's not crooked though. He's not crooked.
No. I mean, I only seen 2 episodes, so I'm not gonna go.
I think I'm on episode 6.
So,
you know what I mean, but I like the relationship is better this time around. You know what I'm saying? The bond was quicker and it was more relatable. You know what I mean,
up to today's terms.
Up to today's terms, yeah. Uncle Phil not what you want to call a square this time around. Like this nigga listen to Pac everything. I mean, like.
He's a modern day Uncle Phil. Got it.
Yeah, he's a modern day.
That's what they were going for anyway.
Yeah.
Modern day things. So.
I mean, and you know, me being a young nigga at 20, what I'm 27 or 28 now, 1 or 2. I mean, I'm a happy
35. He's like, you're 35. Like, that's right. You guys got to try this new diet I'm on. God's grass.
Right, I ain't
anxiety.
Gonna age, but yeah, nah, that show is definitely dope. Definitely dope.
Check that out, guys. It's on Peacock. You don't got Peacock? Somebody, trust me, I don't have Peacock. But you got friends. We've got friends.
Shout out to Peacock. Shit, if you give me $20 a month, I will give you my passcode. Speaking of that shit, Netflix. Them niggas cracking down on motherfuckers sharing like shit. How we go in the hood? Nigga, if you got a Netflix account, the whole block got a Netflix account. They cracking down on that.
Yo, here's my thing. I mean, I hate to say it, but like over a while, Netflix did get popular with a lot of the Netflix films. But come on, son, you can't tax the people who been with y'all when y'all was renting out DVDs, bro. Like you gotta look, they grandfathered in. They should be at a one-time, a one-time fee, bro. Like they shouldn't be no going up, nothing for me, bro. I used to get 3 DVDs from y'all. Yeah. What you mean? You know what I mean?
I don't think I gave them back at all. But yeah, I used to get DVDs.
I still have one, actually.
So, but yeah, they surcharging niggas now. I mean, for every person that used the account outside of the house.
Wow. How can they? I never know how do they.
But Netflix not even the shit no more. Like,
you think that? You think so?
Not for comedy shit, they still got it. You know what I mean, but movies, HBO Plus, that shit fire.
That's why I ran with HBO. Like I'm talking about what before. Like we got everything before we had Space Jam, Mortal Kombat. Yeah. When I seen that preview and then it was talking about during COVID, it was like, oh, there's not gonna be no more movie theaters. So I was like, oh damn. HBO Max. I was like, why not? Get this one. Everything is gonna be coming straight here to the theater. So
that Disney Plus, I mean, like I rock with a lot of shit. I mean, like so Netflix is not chief on the totem pole no more. I mean, so
yeah, you've got competition.
Yeah, definitely. So they should have fell back on that one. Definitely should have fell back on that one.
But from a different point of view, Netflix. When you actually are a comedian or a comedic actor or anything, Netflix is the way to go because they're the ones that's also giving people.
Yeah, they definitely giving people the bag.
So I remember one time, if you guys familiar with a comedian, King Bach, He had one time up there, he had 3 of his movies was trending at once. I was like, Jesus Christ, this man came from social media and he has 3 movies trending at the same time on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix definitely will give you that bag. I mean, you come with the right proposal, Netflix will definitely give you that bag. Shout out to Netflix.
It's just different perspectives. Netflix, they're like, no, we heard you fuckers. We're not at the top of the totem pole anymore. Like, no.
No. Respectively.
We will have shows and movies to shop to you. Please keep an open mind. Don't ban us.
I mean,
Banning.
So that being said,
Yo, have any of y'all ever been banned from social media?
Nah, but I've been banned.
Fresh, you been banned?
I've been banned from a lot of clubs and bars.
Oh wow, you banned in real life. Hold on, that's bad.
Banned in real life.
That's bad.
Like, whoa, fam.
I'm talking about the internet. So I was like, I got banned in real life. It's like, whoa,
nigga, we got your picture on the wall. You can knock me.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a
But
difference.
social media, nah.
You know some funny shit. You know the wall of shames from stores. Speaking of getting banned, like you know when they catch you stealing and whatnot. I always told myself, I was like, oh, get it. I'm smiling. I ain't about to shame me, dog. I'm gonna be proud of what I did. I was like, God damn it, that's right. I'm human. That's right. Put me right up there next to Roscoe. But you, man.
But now, you ever been banned from social media?
Nah.
Fresh? Yeah. Oh yeah, Fresh. You was in jail for a minute.
I'm still in jail for that shit.
God damn.
I was offended one time. They said that I posted something and it was like, oh, it went against our guidelines. I'm like, I felt like Kanye. I was like, me? Too aggressive? Like, me? I wear glasses. Come on. Got cherry chapstick in my pocket. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this one I know. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, Netflix. I mean,
I feel like they stole my
IG do
freedom
not
of
play.
speech.
Right? I've been felt like freedom of speech.
I get it. I definitely get it. But it's a private app. I mean, like, so they
Put it on a
can pick and
t-shirt.
choose whatever the fuck they want to do.
Freedom of speech is getting costly.
It definitely is.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of speech, I mean, like, I feel as though you being a comedian, how do you feel when comedians retract the shit that they said? Whether they said it today or said it 5-10 years ago.
I try to, like I said, I try to look at everything from multiple points of view, so that's where you can find a gray area, so everyone can have an understanding. But when certain topics like this, you just gotta put your best mature foot forward, because jokes are subjective, and there's an audience for everything. Exactly. 7 billion plus people out here. Sad to say it may, because it may be offensive to you. There's probably some odd thousand people somewhere finds it hilarious, you know. And I think that's what comedians are looking at.
Exactly.
Cool, I get it. All right, this wasn't funny to you. Here's my thing: like, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but it's like what you decide to do with that opinion. Those consequences are on you.
But see, now as a comedian, you got to be able to accept those opinions also.
Yeah, and that's what I was like. Yo, you gotta.
If you dish it out, I mean, you got to be able to accept whatever repercussions comes behind it. But you got to stand. I feel as though you got to stand by yourself.
Exactly.
If I said something, I got to stand by it. I mean, I'm not going to retract like, you know, I said it out of bad content and this and that. No, nigga, I said
it. What it is that they just have to stop canceling people from behind it. I was like, all right, y'all are getting too caught up with canceling people behind the things they say. And I was like, if that's the case, you have to make social media a platform where everybody's equal. So everybody got to have a blue check. Everybody must be verified, so that way everyone is held accountable. Yeah. Don't try to hold this person accountable because they're a celebrity.
Exactly.
And then when they say something now, it's like, oh, we're going to cancel them. I was like, why?
We need to cancel culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, Dave Chappelle is the only person I ever seen stand up against that shit.
So, and it's like,
I mean, and stood up and back to Netflix. Shout out to Netflix.
You stood up for it twice.
Yeah.
You went to Africa for that shit the first time.
Yeah, first time, yeah. But see, Comedy Central didn't have his back. This time around, Netflix had his back. Like, dig, if you don't like it, don't watch the fucking show.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
like, yo, how much more can comedians come together and put out there and say, hey, you took your money and you came to the show and then decided to be like, I'm offended. Like, just that sentence alone, it don't make your butt itch. Like, just thinking about it, bro.
If
like,
you spent your money to come to my show, that means you've been following me. You know what type of time I'm on.
I think it's entitlement.
Yeah.
You know, people think like, oh, well, this is supposed to change because of me. And it was like, that's not how life works. And that's literally when you try to boil things down. I try to keep things, like I said, I always try to keep shit simple. Every shit's gonna be a problem whether you cause it or not. So you might as well just do your best to figure out solutions. And that's what I used to think. I was just telling Fresh yesterday at the house. I was like, yo, as a comedian, I was like, I don't think I could ever make jokes on rape because it's rape. Yeah. But in the effort of doing it, I made a joke and I laughed at it. And I was like, oh shit. Then I thought to myself, yo, there's an audience.
Because certain, I mean, like, you gotta turn pain into laughter. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just about everything. Comedy is
like
tragedy.
motherfuckers had a joke about COVID. I mean, like, one of the dudes' father died in the towers. He's one of the, I forgot white boy. I mean, forgot his name. But his father died in the house. He makes jokes about 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh, this Pete Davidson?
Yeah, he lost his father. Yeah, he lost his father at 9/11. I'm about to say, I think that. Yeah.
Shout out to Pete Davidson.
And like, yo, he it's dark humor, but there's an audience of people that find it funny. You gotta remember, some people,
And what can you say to him? I mean, like, I lost my father in 9/11. You get what I'm saying? So like, what? I can't joke about it. I gotta smile after I cry. You get what I'm saying?
I don't judge people for how they cope with things because that's
Everybody
why, like,
deal with
some
shit
people, you know, some people. I tell people a lot of times, you know, do your best to fight your demons, and I tell people like sometimes people don't want to fight their demons because at a time that's who they all had to cope with. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, how you telling people to fight somebody that that's all they had to cope with at the end of the day? You know?
Definitely.
Well, laughter is the best medicine.
So that being said, so how do you feel about me playing R. Kelly?
All I'm going to do is I'm going to be your friend and be like, sir, I support you all the way, but there will be consequences. And I honestly think that's what catches a lot of people off guard. If everybody kept it on the same level, like, yo, I keep talking about this video of this guy. He's a very I believe he's a investor. I don't know, but the video is just weird because of the way he's talking. He's like, it's all risky. The minute you were born, it got risky. And investing your money, if you think investing your money is risky, wait till you get the bill for not investing. Like, this is why, and I don't know why he's talking like this, but this shit is catching me. I'm like, why is he talking like this? But it's true.
It's true. It's definitely true.
Relationships, with anything you, like, yo, I seen something that I was like, damn, I thought about that. I mean, I still don't, huh?
You heard the end of that shit? Like,
But yeah, he's like,
let me tell you how risky life is. You're not gonna make it out alive.
Nope. And I thought about it, I was like, yo, you're absolutely right. Like, yo, one thing that I didn't take, I thought I did, and I was like, nope, I did not. The line of like, yo, you might as well do what makes you happy because people gonna talk about you regardless. Bro, I don't watch people talk about people who've changed people from being homeless, talk people off ledges from killing themselves, and you still know. I'll be like, that's when I learned. I was like, yo, it's never really about you. It's something internally with them. And once you learn and accept that, you're like, yo, I'm all right. That person wasn't mad at you. Just like people be like, yo, you're not arguing no more. I'm like, yep, I'm not arguing with nobody. You can tell me 2 + 2 is 5. I'm like, you are correct, sir. Good luck. See you at the top. Like, I am not arguing, bro. I am drained.
Yeah, I mean, like, I at this point in my life, I look for nothing but peace. You know what I mean?
That's it, man.
Just try to keep it.
I'm gonna say this to all the fellas out there. Listen.
But that's why I play R. Kelly.
Peace over a piece of pussy, fellas.
He made I Believe I Could Fly.
Unless that piece of pussy brings you peace. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Peace over pussy, unless that piece of pussy brings you peace. I'm pushing P.
Definitely. Shit. What else we got on the board? It's a lot going on.
How about this weird ass, wacky ass weather? I'm surprised that like nobody. I mean,
Nigga,
thankfully
it was
nobody.
70 degrees on fucking
Let's
say Monday, and it snowed on Tuesday.
I deliver for Amazon, so I had on thermals the other day, man. My whole body had swamp ass. Like, oh god, that is the worst feeling, son. Like your entire body has swamp ass. Like, ugh.
But Jersey, I ain't gonna lie, Jersey weather is the dopest shit. Like, this is the only fucking place you could visit where you could get 4 seasons in one day.
Like dead ass. Then the next day, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm getting smacked in the face with snow flurries. I'm like, the rapture is coming. Like, oh man, it's real out here. Like, what is going on?
Now, Jersey is dope though. I definitely, I wouldn't pass it up for the world. You know, the only thing I don't like about Jersey, maybe you could touch on this. I don't know how it falls on the comedian side. Is Jersey just hate niggas from Jersey.
I don't know what it is, bro. And I told you, it's another one of those internal things.
Yeah,
they see something in somebody. Because like I tell y'all, like I'm open about shit. Like this is why I tell y'all I was a nerd in high school because I still can remember when I felt the emotion of envy to another man. And I went home, hey dad, a lot of you niggas ain't gonna like me, so what? I don't care. I was like, hey dad, this guy got a coat that I like. Why do I like him? He was like, you don't like him because he got a coat. You don't like him because he's gonna get the attention that you wanted. And I was like, oh. He told me that in high school, so. And I'm learning like, yeah, there's niggas in their 30s that still hasn't learned that. I was like, that's literally what it is. Yeah. When it comes to women, this is why I was like, yo, I'm sorry, but I never had to, men and women, you do not have to kick down the next sister or brother just to get with that person. That person's going to accept you regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And it's great. That's that Jersey curse. I mean, like you go to other towns, you go to other cities, other states, it's completely different. I mean, like when you deal with Jersey, like they do not fuck with you. Your own people. We used to throw something right now. I could honestly say you from Irvington / Hillside. How many Hillside / Irvington people you been there? Been to your shows?
For me, I can speak Not as much, but quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. I can honestly. That's who I am. Like I told y'all, I was naive as a kid. I thought that, Fresh is best friends with me, so P gonna be best friends with me, so they gonna be best friends. And like, growing up, he was like, no, you were naive for thinking that. You was dumb. I was like, well, my bad for thinking like a child. You know what I'm saying? I was always sarcastic. It was like, we were fucking kids. Like, what you got a business not liking that fucking kid for? Like, you ain't got no bills in that nigga. Why you don't like that kid? And that's what it started with. Speaking of Russia again, y'all afraid of an actual war being close to home? Home being, surrounding the United States. New Jersey, Philly, New York.
I'm saying on some real shit, like, I don't think war will ever touch our ground. You feel me? I mean, like, we'll never get it like Ukraine. Because
and what I mean is like,
in my mind, like, I'll just be on some like some play cool shit because I feel like America has so much defense that the war will never make it.
Nah, it'll never make it.
I'm gonna paint you a brutal picture. I'm talking about you on Broad and Market. You about to go get you some fake ACGs, and you look up and you see a fighter jet. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. How close to home? You like, yo, let me get a 10. That's, oh shit! That was a Russian fighter jet.
But you figure,
like, not what we see on the internet. You know what I mean? I'm talking about that close to home.
9/11 was an act of war. You feel me? That's how they attacked us. Shit like that. Okay. I mean, like, Russia attacked us cyberly. You know what I mean? Like, they'll hit us. They'll fuck up your bank accounts. They'll fuck up your Twitter account. All of that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
what was that? I forgot how they call it. Something terrorism, cyber terrorism.
Cyber terrorism. Yeah. I mean, like,
and there's another one.
You just end up with dick pics all through your fucking IG story and shit like that. I mean, they'll fuck with you like that.
Yeah, that's what they supposed that TikTok was, stealing our facial recognition and running through computer scans and all this other dumb stuff. But that's what when people ask questions like that, that's how vividly I think about it. That's the first thing I came to my mind. I was like, damn, you imagine? 39 and shit headed downtown. 39, boom, Broad and Market. You getting on, you just fucking. You see niggas, you see paratroopers parring down and shit to the gulag. You're like, oh shit, like that's the shit. I mean, yeah, because not for nothing, it opens it because it's like, think about it. What would hood niggas react to that shit? Niggas go, I got the strike. Yeah, you think bet. Like what happened? Like that's why when it was like war close to home. Like that's what I want to know. You sure as hell gonna happen? I was like, I don't know. Them Russian troops better not come down motherfucking lines in Bergen. Their ass is grass. They will not make it past Mapes. Like, nope. They was like, what is this grape street? We must go retaliate. They also have weapons of mass destruction. They all have on purple bandana.
Shit. People love to say that too on the internet. Oh,
let the gang members go. Let the prisoners go. Like, bitch, shut up. You go. Ones, but not for nothing. Like, going back to that, remember the whole cop thing and everything. I remember seeing cops talking about, like, this is when like a lot of cops was killing black kids and black guys, period. And people were saying, talking about the cops.
You said it in the past tense. This shit's still going on.
No. I'm saying
it's been over. I don't mean to cut you off, Var. I mean, on some real shit. It's been this year alone, 2021. It was over 1,000 police involved murders. I want to call them murders. Yeah. Because some of it's still being investigated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can't call it just a shooting, this and that.
Exactly.
Over 1,000 murders.
At least half of
because at the end of the day, too.
Yeah, for sure.
You could be in the rightest of rights. You can be driving and you're doing the speed limit. You slam on the brakes, somebody runs to the street. It's still vehicular manslaughter.
I mean, certain shit, I ain't gonna lie.
So.
Certain shit that come on my time, I'm like, I'd have shot that nigga too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
like, I
but
get
certain
it
shit.
in an instance, like, too, but people be saying how, this is another thing, like, how I explain things. People say, we shouldn't have to know our rights. Cops shouldn't have to be like that. Like, yo, I've never had a really bad run-in with any cop. Most of the time, cops are seeing. I'm talking about, I done got pulled over by cops in very bad drug areas.
But see, that's the thing.
And it's like, they've never.
Bad drug areas, meaning Irvington, Newark, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's our police policing us.
I don't know. These are white boys. Everybody. Every cop is like some cop.
But I'm saying, but they know the hood. They know the area.
Yeah.
They not scared to come through our hood. I think most of the shit is happening. Like, it's mainly like down south in these rural areas and shit like that.
Yeah, because the cops need to retire. Like, cops.
But they scared of us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a fear.
I done seen plenty of no cops like, nigga, I will fuck you up.
Yeah,
and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? They not scared of our people.
A lot of the shit I see happen
you're not talking to no cop like that, especially from North, bro. Like, you know my father. I'm like, bro, you're not just talking to any old cop. It's depending on where you at, bro. You try to have your father shit in North, they were like, who your daddy, nigga? I'm your daddy, nigga.
Nigga, I will fuck your father up.
Like, what you say,
Ask
Bryce?
about me. I knocked his ass out last week.
Like, what you say, Bryce? Huh? I'm Bryce. That's it.
I mean, so that's what I think it got a lot to do with that. I mean, like, we need to police ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that's familiar with us.
Yeah, people
that's familiar with
people
our
from the community. Yeah, you know, that know people on a daily basis. Like my dad, my dad told me about a cop that his beat was from the movie theater on Springfield Avenue all the way down to Dr. J's. Dr. J's was on the corner of what, Market and Halsey? Yeah. He said the cop, that was his beat. So the cop walked up and down, so he was familiar with the people in the neighborhood.
That's a nice stretch.
You know what I mean?
He ain't shoot nobody because that nigga's feet was tied.
Yeah, right? And that's one of them cops. I can see why. They be like, if you make me chase you, I'm going to beat your ass when I catch you. Because, nigga, I already got to walk this motherfucker. You going to make me chase you? I'm beating your ass, Terrence. Like, I already knew, man. But, yeah, like, and I still, but me, just because of my experience, I'm still not going to sit here and be like, other people didn't go through something with a white cop or a black cop. You know, just like how Lil Wayne, when people was like, oh my God, Lil Wayne support police, because he was like, yo, the black cops passed me when it was a white cop that saved my life. So why am I going to say, oh, F these cops, and then it was a white cop that saved my life? I was like, yo, it's all about points of views and experiences.
Yeah, it's definitely about
and
that.
then it's like, yo, I'm not a person. Why on earth would I see this cop? This is the officer of the law. Whatever he's doing, the wise thing in me is gonna be like, yo, what can you do to stay alive? Some people feel like they gotta boast and brag and this and that. Like, I've never seen a situation where you just was sitting, remaining calm, and a cop just snatched your ass out the seat. I usually see somebody like, you know, antagonizing them and whatnot. Then when it's happened, it's like, oh, like with most things, it's like one of those, to an extent, where not everything is the playing victim to circumstances you create. You threaten and spitting out a cop, and now this officer of the law.
It's to a certain extent. I mean, like far as my experiences, it depends on what towns you in.
Yeah.
If you black, stay the fuck out of Clark, Scotch Plains.
Yo, but y'all want to hear some mind-blowing shit? I think I told y'all when I very first met y'all this. I was sitting in Weekway Park some odd years ago, and a gentleman, a bunch of guys was talking. Like, this was exactly what the conversation was, what the guy was saying. He was like, yeah, because even in towns like Hillside, like towns like Livingston, they sit on the borderline and they watch for black people coming in and out of town driving fancy cars.
I could definitely witness that.
Right after that, this man said he got into like being from the hood and whatnot, and it was like, yeah, because if you wasn't from Avon, you was getting your head knocked off. And I said this sarcastically as hell, like, question, hey, why? He was like, what you mean? Why? I was like, did anybody else just catch it? And my man Q was like, yeah, that's ignorant. I was like, exactly. You talking about what the cops is doing. I mean, they get paid, but I can't come through here because I'm not from Avon, but I live on the next block over. I probably go to the same public school your little brother or sister do, but you're going to knock my head off because I'm not from this specific block that you don't own no real estate on.
No, I definitely get that. I definitely understand that. I mean, like,
so it's like, it's about
but you know, it's crazy because I want to put it like this. I mean, like, we became territorial. You know what I mean? Like, we wasn't always territorial, but they created the territorialism, if that's a fucking word. I mean, but they created that where we became territorialism. It territorialized towards our neighborhoods. Like we gotta, you can't be on my block, I can't be on yours, and that's what it is. I mean, because that's how they control they shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a generational thing that's just been passed down.
No, absolutely. And that's why, like I said, I look at everything from different points. But he couldn't answer. He couldn't give me one straight up answer. And I told him, I was like, yo, I'm genuinely curious. I was like, you don't.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like back in the day, nigga, if you, yeah, you can come see me. I live on Prince. Prince, what? Yeah, word. I live on High Street, nigga. No, you gonna meet me downtown, or I ain't fucking. I mean, not coming down there because the mentality is when niggas see an outsider come through their hood, like, you're not fucking our bitch. That's not your bitch. Yeah. Shouldn't even speak to you. Shouldn't even say hi to you. But that's the mentality. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be territorial and protective of our own people in our own circles in our own neighborhoods. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was talking to somebody the other day, and it was like, because I still remember, like, went to schools in Hillside, and crazy thing is, Hillside didn't get desegregized until the 90s. So, yeah, and it was only, I can remember some of that. And it was only segregated because
she was dark skinned too. Her name was Ingrid. Dark skinned girl named Ingrid, dog? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I already know. Old heads that talked about that.
Yo.
It was like you was from one side of the tracks, you was black. You was from the other side.
Exactly.
You was white.
You was white. And you could not cross them fucking tracks.
That's the exact same thing. They talking about them fucking
tracks. And you, like dig, them white boys is thorough. They will fuck you up you cross them tracks. Like, it was vans riding through, patrolling the area. Nigga, cross them tracks.
Yeah,
you know what CVS had now, right?
White boys now. Yeah, these them different white boys.
Yeah, they was different white boys. You nigga, you even go to CVS, nigga, I will fuck you up. That's the type of time they was on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so I witnessed all of that. I mean, like,
it wasn't no Bobbies and O'Connors and Bryces. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah, those
Bryants. Those Brocks. My name's Brock, and I'll kick your ass, pal. Come across these tracks, buddy.
But I tell people, I say, I mean, you gotta look at your history.
Wrestle?
I mean, Al Sharpton had to do a march in Hillside. That's how fucked up it was.
Damn, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Real?
Lauren Hill talk about it.
I thought Union is as close as was the baddest. Like, that's what I thought. I heard the same stories about it. Like, I heard, like, you know, my man, she telling me how white boys used to try to chase them niggas. I'm like, damn, white boys would chase? I was like, when I got
in
to high school,
Irvington,
it was red versus blue chasing who? You know what I'm saying? But I was like, oh, wow, this is black versus white chasing who? I was like, damn. This was not too long ago, bro. Like,
yeah, it wasn't. I mean, definitely wasn't too long ago. I mean, like, we had to stand our ground for a lot of shit. I mean, like, it wasn't that far ago. You know what I'm saying?
Going back to what you were saying about being territorial, that's what my dumb ass went on AOL.com. I was like, CRIPS, what do they stand for? All right, Community Resistance and Progress. I'm like, oh, Community Resistance, I'm down. Let's do it. I was like, nah. I was like, I can't help the community with this and wear a blue bandana. It was like, nah. I was like, whoa, my bad. Can't look that up on the internet. Nope. Glad I didn't. I would have been a fucking fool. I'd have been sitting there like, God damn it. I'd have been the guy they sent to the school to talk to kids. Like, all right, well, we'll talk to the kids. What's going on, kids? I'm the guy who went on the internet and joined the gang. What's going on? What's going on? Questions.
I definitely spinning off that. I mean, like, talking about our hood and shit like that. I mean, like, you know, like I said, I told you I'm a Jersey boy. I love Jersey to the fullest. I mean, I wouldn't pass it up for the world. Because we do got a lot of talented people out this motherfucker. I mean, we don't celebrate ourselves enough at all. I mean, it's one artist. I ain't gonna lie, I've been stuck on her for a minute. I mean, like, my man, Coleon, shout out to Coleon, DJ King Kong, shout out to them too. They doing big business together. They put me up on Sunny Breeze. And
go dollar for dollar, shotter for shotter. We can go 30 for 30.
Huh?
Scholarship got it.
Yeah. Hey, nigga, one street bitch. Rough around the edges, but a freak bitch. She don't say much, she just peep shit. And she from Jersey. Never catch her saying no pee shit. Not around here, we don't eat dick. We just go jungle for jungle. Humble and militant, BCB free killery. Difference between me and these rap bitches. I talk about shooting shit, you could go pull up receipts. But don't get it fucked up. Bros do not call me for drills. They call it ones do overkills. We just might pull up on your bitch when you die. We know you left for everything in the will. Fuck all these bitches and fuck how they feel. They said I was the queen, bitch, I am the queen still. Said chase a dream, bitch, I ain't Meek Mill. Bitch, my mama locked up and her Bel-Air $500,000. I gotta go get it. You them dollars on dollars on dollars on dollars on dollars on dollars. Huh?
Yo, she fired. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like, she did a little bit. She home now. But, like, I ain't gonna lie, she fired. You definitely gotta follow this girl. I mean, she young, she up and coming. She'll blow a lot of them out. I mean, follow on IG, SONNY_BREEZE. Sunny Breeze, I'm telling you, she got fired for you.
You said she did. You said she did a bit. She just came home.
Yeah, she did a bit.
But I mean, that means she's rapping about that real life.
Yeah.
Y'all might want to not. No.
But she from Irvington.
Don't play with her.
So she might be a cousin or some shit like that.
I'm too soft cloth. I'm too cut from soft cloth. I tell niggas all the time, you from Irvington? Yeah, nigga, I ain't tough.
Yeah, but she from number block, so I can't fuck with her.
Number block.
I mean, I'm scared of number blocks. Hey, Dick, if you're not from Jersey, you're not from North, I'm telling you right now, don't believe those pictures on Zillow.
Come on down to Georgia King Village.
That shit look like the most beautiful sight I ever seen in my fucking life.
I was looking at this on the airplane. I was like, hold on, bro, this is in North. I was like, this is catfish. Come to Newark, New Jersey. Visit the museums.
That's
DJ
catfish like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, go down to Georgia King, nigga, it's not safe. Do not go through that motherfucker. I'm telling you right now.
You don't come down and think this
Ask DK. DK from Georgia King. Shout out to DK. I mean, definitely follow my brother over there, DK. I mean, he doing big things.
GK from the GKV with no neck.
Yeah, I mean, like, he'll tell you, no, do not come here. Ride through and keep it pushing. Yeah. I mean,
it's not the Brady Brunch.
But yeah, Sunny Breeze, I mean, definitely follow this girl. I mean, like, she's doing big things. I see a big future for her. Who do you got you want to nominate real quick?
I was on the comedians.
Yes, comedians.
Oh, man, my man Talent Harris, bro.
Yeah, what's goody? Shout out to my guy Cuomo, Yo, Papa, what you doing? Are you crazy? You can't smoke in here.
Yo, why you acting like that, Poppy?
Acting like I got a business to run. I got little kids in here without their parents.
Actually, I'm 23.
You 13? Watch your mouth. Don't speak to your elders like that.
Yes, sir.
Wait your turn. You, no smoking in here. You crazy?
This is legal now. You didn't watch the news?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of here!
That'll be $100.
Mommy, you told me $50.
Yeah, but you took forever to finish.
Lynch excellence.
Young bro from Brooklyn, man. Him and his two guys, Jay Harvin and Julio Diaz. Shout out to those three gentlemen.
Okay.
Been putting together a plethora of hilarious skits, man. They work out of Brooklyn. We have a string of shows coming out. Check those guys out. Tyler Harris, Julio Diaz, and Jay Harvin.
Okay.
Very funny trio of guys, man. They bring you diverse content. It's just hilarious. You know, I wouldn't trust me, guys. I wouldn't point you in a dry direction.
And that's what it is. I mean, like Dick, this is episode 1. We basically trying to let y'all know. I mean, like Dick, this is about us. This is about black people. This is about young guys. I mean, just trying to start something from the bottom up, and we just supporting us. You feel me?
Just like
mean?
FUBU. Remember FUBU? For us, by us.
Same shit. I mean, same concept, same everything.
We're here to help.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we want artists to tap in. We want designers, like, you want designers to tap in. Like, you can marketize your products. We'll either wear it, we'll either sponsor you, either things like that. And I mean, like, but
support. You know
what I mean? Like, we trying to move our culture forward and trying to just create generational wealth and just trying to move forward.
The only way we could do that is help me, help you, help everybody.
Exactly. I mean, and that's where we at with it.
Laughing goddamn gas.
Laughing Gas Real Talk Session, Volume 1.
Yeah, I hear 'em talking though. They ain't saying much, so what the fuck they talking for? Oh yeah, that's what it is. I wish a nigga would. You wish a nigga did.